the boxing world is still buzzing about Naoya Inoue's latest masterpiece, a surgical dismantling of tough challenger Ramon Cardenas that left fans and fighters alike in awe. But perhaps no reaction was more brutally entertaining than Jake Paul's running commentary on the fight. The social media superstar turned prize fighter unleashed his trademark unfiltered takes across multiple platforms, delivering equal parts admiration, humor, and his signature trollish charm. From calling Inoue an actual Terminator to joking about retirement if the Japanese phenom ever moves up in weight, Paul's reactions provided the perfect mix of genuine respect and meme-worthy content that only he can deliver. Paul's immediate post-fight tweet set the tone. Naoya Inoue isn't human. I'm convinced. He's a robot programmed to destroy boxes. This simple statement captured what makes Inoue so special. His machine-like precision and terrifying efficiency in the ring. The problem child, who's built his boxing career on understanding viral moments, clearly recognized that Inoue's performances transcend the sport. Paul's follow-up tweet took things further. If Inoue ever hits 147 pounds, I'm changing my name and moving to Antarctica. While hyperbolic, these comments reveal a deeper truth. Even fighters several weight classes above Inoue recognize his otherworldly abilities. Never want to miss an opportunity for humor, Paul then posted a meme comparing stepping into the ring with Inoue to volunteering as tribute in The Hunger Games. This darkly comedic analogy makes a serious point. There's currently no fighter at or near 122 pounds who looks capable of testing the monster. Paul's social media team doubled down by editing Inoue's face onto classic horror movie villains, captioning it coming to a division near you. These posts showcase Paul's unique ability to blend pop culture with boxing analysis in ways that resonate with younger fans while still paying proper respect to Inoue's skills. During an Instagram live session later that night, Paul offered more substantive analysis. What people don't realize is that Inoue isn't just winning, he's removing opponents' will to fight. You can see it in their eyes by round 4 or 5. This observation speaks to Inoue's psychological dominance as much as his physical prowess. Paul, who's faced criticism for his level of competition, seemed genuinely in awe of how Inoue makes world-class fighters look ordinary. When I watch him work the body, it's like watching a sculptor chisel marble. Every shot is precise, intentional, and part of a larger masterpiece, Paul added, showing surprising depth in his analysis. The YouTube star turned boxer couldn't resist stirring the pot, though. In a cheeky dig at boxing politics, Paul tweeted, Inoue knocks out his mandatory challengers and gets praised. I do it and get called a fraud. Make it make sense. This classic Jake Paul move, equal parts grievance and gamesmanship, sparked heated debates across boxing forums. While the comparison between Inoue's undisputed dominance and Paul's carefully curated rise isn't exactly apples to apples, did highlight how Inoue benefits from universal recognition of his elite skills. Paul's comments forced fans to examine why some fighters get passes for fighting mandatories while others face criticism. On his podcast later in the week, Paul took a more serious tone. We're watching one of the greatest fighters of all time, and people need to appreciate it. He compared Inoue's dominance to Floyd Mayweather's prime, but with more explosive finish. The scary part, I don't think we've seen Inoue's final form yet, Paul mused, suggesting the Japanese star could dominate even higher weight classes. This from a fighter who competes nearly 80 pounds heavier than Inoue speaks volumes about the respect the monster commands across the sport. Paul's most controversial take came when discussing potential future opponents. At this point, Inoue's team should just start picking random guys from the crowd to make it interesting. While clearly hyperbolic, this comment underscores the lack of compelling challenges at super bantamweight. Paul suggested Inoue might need to move up to featherweight sooner, rather than later, to find worthy competition. I'd pay to see him against Luis New again, or maybe Brandon Figueroa, Paul said, showing he's actually paying attention to the lower weight classes beyond just trolling. Never one to stay serious for long. Paul then released a mock public service announcement video warning boxes about the dangers of facing Inoue. The over-the-top skit featured Paul in a lab coat pretending to analyze Inoue's inhuman punching power with cartoonish graphics showing a fist breaking through a brick wall. While silly on the surface, these antics actually help introduce Inoue to Paul's massive young fan base who might not normally follow the lower weight classes. It's this unique ability to bridge boxing's traditional audience with new fans that makes Paul's commentary valuable, even when it's wrapped in humor. Behind the jokes, Paul's reactions reveal a genuine student of the game who has developed a deeper appreciation for boxing's technical nuances than his critics might expect. On his YouTube channel, he delivered an impressively detailed breakdown of Inoue's footwork and angle creation that would make seasoned analysts take notice, slowing down footage frame by frame. Paul highlighted how Inoue uses micro adjustments in his stance and subtle weight shifts to maintain optimal punching range while remaining just outside counter-punching danger. Watch how he advances with these small choppy steps that look insignificant but actually give him complete control of the distance, Paul explained, zooming in on Inoue's foot positioning before unleashing combinations. This granular analysis demonstrates that Paul isn't just a casual observer, but someone who has clearly absorbed Thai boxing concepts through his years of training with elite coaches. The way he broke down Inoue's ability to cut off the ring while staying balanced enough to fire power shots from unconventional angles showed a boxing IQ that contradicts the just a YouTuber narrative his detractors frequently push. Paul's trademark self-referential humor inevitably surfaced during his Inoue commentary, but even his jokes contain nuggets of genuine respect for the Japanese superstar's abilities.